Hello, everybody. New Gravekeeper card. It's only one, and it sure as shit ain't enough, but man, I'm happy we got something that's Gravekeeper specific and isn't just mediocre the Shizu support. It's Gravekeeper's engraving. First of all, I love the artwork. We see, I think, Gravekeeper's Visionary here and the Gravekeeper's Keeper, I think. There, it's just, I don't know, all good. And then we see we see the old blue eyes. It's just like, it's all good stuff, but what does this do? At the start of your main phase, apply one of these effects to both players until the end of your opponent's turn. They cannot activate card effects in the graveyard. They cannot banish cards from the graveyard. They cannot special summon monsters from the graveyard. Okay. So I put out a video last week or the week before called what is needed to fix Gravekeepers. This wasn't on it. But it is nice that we have other ways to lock down the graveyard. As well, because here's the thing. Gravekeeper's engraving on the surface looks like it doesn't really do a whole ton. Like, this card could be a generic 3 of if you wanted to lock down something, like a specific opponent's doing a certain thing. But when Necro Valley's on the field, the only effect you're picking is they cannot activate card effects in the graveyard, because Necro Valley takes care of the banish cards from the graveyard and the special summon. It's locked the fuck down. So what you're doing is you've effectively locked down your opponent's graveyard for this turn. Now, this is not going to beat every deck, but it's certainly going to beat down a lot. What it's certainly this is certainly going to bully is Tier Element, which, you know, Gravekeepers have always been an anti-meta deck, and I see no reason why they wouldn't be somewhat useful here. That being said, I'm not super stoked about the card. I'm stoked about it. I'm definitely gonna add a copy, probably add 2 copies to my Gravekeepers deck. The only problem is that this is not enough. We need more swarming. We need, you know, maybe a Gravekeeper specific version of Necro Valley, which is literally just something called Necro Valley's Fortress, which is always a card that's always treated as Necro Valley, and also has basically all of the standard Necro Valley effect, but also some extra goodies for Gravekeeper. Like, on activation, you can search any card that mentions Necro Valley from your deck to your hand. That, something like that, you know. It's just, we need more. Like, if you're not gonna allow us to swarm a little, when I say swarm, I mean literally just be able to summon more than 1 monster per turn. Because if my Supernaturalist doesn't go, if my Spiritualist doesn't go off, I can't go into Supernaturalist and we're dunskies. God forbid I go first and I don't have exactly Hidden Temples, Necro Valley, Hidden Temples, away to Necro Valley, away to the fusion monster, and a negate. So, I like the card. It basically gives us a way to, instead of having to summon a level 6 monster with Gravekeeper Shaman to lock down the graveyard effects, this basically does it in a spell turn. And frankly, most Yu-Gi-Oh games are going to go, you know, to turn 3 or 4 anyway, so if we're able to lock down our opponent on their second turn, I'm Gucci. So, and so I like the card. I wish there was more. It is literally the only Gravekeepers card available to us within Photon Hypernova, which is the set this is releasing in. This is the same set where Kishtara, which are fucking broken from what I hear, are releasing in. So we'll see what happens. Sorry for the rambly video. I saw this and I felt the need to make it. This is not going to be releasing the night I sent it out, though. I'll probably release it tomorrow morning or something. I did a breakdown of the Tyree Nichols beating, and that was really hard. So I don't think it's appropriate to follow that with this. So I will see you guys on the flip. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I will catch you guys next time.